Writer's Diary with Erin Gruelle is an inspirational nonfiction story about a teacher and her unconventional teaching methods. Miss Gruelle has been assigned a teaching position for freshmen at a Long Beach, California school. The school is extremely diverse. The students are involved in gangs and most carry guns for protection. There is a heavy drug problem, and a lot of the students have been to juvenile detention. The students are considered unteachable, and the school staff has given up on them. Miss Gruelle walks in, attempting to make the change. Her teaching methods are unconventional. She adapts her lessons to the students. First, she gives the freshman diaries to write whatever they would like to in. Then, instead of having them read classics and poetry, she has them read a book that they can relate to. One student writes in Diary 12, Dear Diary, the past couple of days in Miss Gruelle's class, we have been reading a book called Durango Street. Durango Street is about an African-American teenager named Rufus who was just released from juvenile hall. Before he left, he promised the probation officer he would stay out of trouble. Most people in the class can relate to Rufus. If they haven't been in jail, they have a cousin, brother, or friend who has. Before reading this book, I was ashamed of having gone to jail. I was afraid Miss Gruelle would hold it against me. Rufus had problems with a gang called the Gassers. They were always picking on him. I had a similar problem when I was in junior high. Another student, in Diary 13, brings out a strong point. I guess it just goes to show that if your passion is deep enough, you can do anything. And with this book, and as this book progresses, this point is shown. Students go from writing diaries, such as this one in Diary 9, Dear Diary, Miss Gruelle just asked us to write or draw a picture describing our neighborhood. I can't believe she's allowing me to draw. I wonder if she knows how much I hate writing. I hate my neighborhood. It's surrounded by gangsters and drug dealers. There are too many opportunities that seem out of my reach. What goals do I aim for? I don't aim, because I don't have any goals. Instead, I deal with what comes. To writing diaries, such as this one, in Diary 105, with a more positive outlook. Dear Diary, historians say history repeats itself, but in my case, I have managed to break the cycle, because I'm going to graduate from high school and go to college, an opportunity my parents never had. Miss G is cracking down on me, too. Since the beginning of the year, Miss G has been talking about how to get into college and what different colleges are like. The thought of going to college scared me, but Miss G recognized our fears and planned a field trip to visit different colleges. They begin to understand through Shakespeare that the feud is between the Latinos and the Asians is stupid, and begin writing poems that embrace their race and who they are in a positive way. What I got out of this book, and what I will bring with me in my prospective teaching career, is that the traditional way of teaching isn't always the best way. You have to adapt to your students' needs and find ways that they can relate what they are learning to their personal life. And there is no such